Okay, so in this video, I'm going to tell you about a recent investment that I've made, and I have made it in the company Maruti Suzuki India Limited. So quickly telling you about the company. So as we all know, Maruti Suzuki is in the manufacturing of passenger vehicles mostly, and you can read a little bit about the basic financials of the company on screener. So I want to quickly move to the technicals part first. So Maruti Suzuki had broken out after the 2018 top that it had made, and it has broken out recently in the beginning of this year itself. So it has actually broken out in August 2023, but the move which it has given was after let's say after the Jan 2024. So this stock is clearly in an uptrend, right? So it is making higher lows each time. So it is making continuous higher high and higher lows, as you can see over here. Now moving to the recent price action of this stock. So it was trying to break the 13,000 level quite a few times, right? So it had tried to break 13,000 in first time in April, 9th of April. It failed. So there were sellers over here who are continuously selling from 13,000 levels. It again took support over here at 12,000 and tried to break 13,000 level once again. This was done on 23rd of April. It failed again. Took support, tried to breach 13,000 levels once again, this time in ending of May, that is 27th May 2024. Again, it failed, and on this election day, there was a huge shakeout over here. So all the weak hands were mostly thrown out, and the price came back up in the channel quickly, showing strength of the stock. And it came back. It so now it came back from this 12,000 levels, and it is consolidating near the 13,000 mark once again. So this red line over here, you as you guys can see, this is the 50 DMA. So it is taking support and consolidating near the 50 DMA as well as this 13,000 level once again. And this time around, I feel the resistance is going to be weaker. So each time the stock tries to break the resistance level becomes weaker and weaker. So this is the fourth attempt that Maruti is going to try to break the 13,000 levels, and this time we can take a probability that this time 13,000 is going to be broken. Hence, I've taken this trade over here in Maruti Suzuki. And another thing we can see is that auto sector is actually quite a strong sector. So in the last 1 year, it has outperformed Nifty. Nifty Auto has outperformed Nifty by quite some while, and you can see Nifty has given 25% return in the last 1 year, whereas Nifty Auto has given 75% of the return. And this rally was mostly led by Mahindra and Mahindra, Tata Motors, and TVS Motors. And Maruti, being a much larger company, was not able to beat CNX Auto. But Maruti is also given a decent 34.5% return according to its market cap. So quickly moving to the fundamentals of the company. So we know that in 2018, after 20, the top of 2018, all the auto sector companies were struggling. Same is the case with Maruti Suzuki. Uh, in December 2017, it had made a top at around 9,700 ish levels, and after that it was in completely in a downtrend. So quickly having a look at the financials. So the profit that the company was making in 2017-2018 was around 8,000 crores, 7,500 to 8,000 crores. And now in March 2024 as well as in March 2023, it has broken those levels. So in March 2023, the company posted net profit of uh, 8,211 crores, and in March 2024 this was 13,488 crores, right? So as you can see, profit wise also the company has breached at 2018 tops. Now, interesting thing that I would like to bring into picture over here is the fixed assets. So basically, the fixed assets in 2017, 2018, 2019 were around the 15,000 crore mark, and now they are at 28,000 cr. and also the construction work under process is also 7,500 crores. So the company is doing capex, it is expanding, and I'll bring you to the transcript of the company, in which it is shown that they are mostly looking to export to other parts of the world as well from India. And a quick thing to notice over here is the promoter holding. So the promoter holding was quite stagnant at around 56.5 percentage. But surprisingly, in December 2023 and March 2024, Suzuki Motor Corporation, which is the parent company from Japan, has actually picked up stake in this company. So from 56.5 percentage to 58.19 percentage, that means the promoters are actually betting on the company's growth. And another thing to keep in mind is the public holding. So the public holding has decreased drastically from 5.13% to 3.24%. So basically, the major part of the company is being held by the promoters, foreign institutional investors, and domestic institutional investors, which is basically the mutual funds. So this shows that all the big players are having an interest in this company, and public generally books profit quite early, or doesn't want to stay in a growth story too long. So most of the public is actually thrown out of this company, and all the major stake is being bought by all the big players. So now, quickly showing you the transcript. In 2023 was the first year where Maruti Suzuki had crossed the annual sales milestone of 2 million units. So this was the first time ever 20 lakhs cars were sold. Also, the exports was also the highest ever in 2023, being in and around 2 lakh 70,000 units. So generally what happens in exports is, right, the margins are much higher in case of exports than the domestic markets. So that is a thing to keep in mind. Also, the Fronx. Huh. So Fronx is actually a mini SUV, you can call it. It is not actually a proper SUV. So Fronx SUV had set a benchmark to become the only new model to clock in 1 lakh sales in 10 months. So this was the fastest model that they had launched to clock 1 lakh sales. Now, the company is planning a twofold increase in its annual production capacity to about 4 million by 2030 to 31. So this just tells you that the company is predicting high demand for its vehicles, and it wants to actually double its current capacity. So the current capacity is of 2 million units, and it wants to increase that to 4 million units. And this was a point that you can keep in notice. So the setting up of a greenfield project in Haryana. Okay, so they are creating a new greenfield project in Haryana, and that is going to have a capacity of 2.5 lakh units, and it is going to be operational by 2025. And not only this, the company actually has space to set up four such plants with a total capacity of 1 million units over there in Haryana. So this is a good thing to keep in mind, that the company is predicting demand in the future, and it is doing the capex today itself, so that it can cater all the demand coming up in the future. Now, quickly going towards the investor presentation. So we all know that all the automobile companies are moving towards the electric vehicles. So Tata already has quite a good ground and market share in EV, and Mahindra also has only one car, that is the XUV 400 that they have, that is electric version of the XUV 300. So Maruti has yet not introduced their electric vehicle. They currently have hybrid models, that is the Grand Vitara hybrid and the Toyota Innova Hycross version of Maruti, that is the Invicto hybrid with them as of now. So with the launch of the electric vehicles, there is going to be value unlocking, and the profits are going to grow much higher. So that is also a positive part for this company. So they have set up the first lithium ion plant in India, and they are actually partnered with Toshiba, which is in Japan, to bring in all the technology from there. And you can see this is the EVX concept car that showcased in January 2023. And the thing to notice is actually the driving range is going to be quite good. So this is actually going to directly compete with the Nexon, Tata Nexon, which also has similar range and everything. And this is going to be introduced in 2024 to 2025. And not only this, from 2025 to 2030, they are going to introduce six more battery electric vehicles. So this is going to put them right in front with the competition from the likes of Mahindra and Tata, to bring in the the electric vehicle revolution. Again, they've showcased a little bit about how their Grand Vitara hybrid is doing really well. It is actually highly fuel efficient. So one more good thing is that the people who don't want to directly switch to electric vehicles because of the range anxiety, they can actually even go and buy the hybrid models. So slowly the hybrid models are actually becoming more and more famous for the people who actually have range anxiety but also want more mileage. So Suzuki is the only company out of the three, Tata, Mahindra, and Maruti, which is actually having the hybrid version. Hyundai is not yet listed, so I'm not including that in the comparison. So yeah, the three major leaders, Tata, Mahindra, and Maruti, are considered over here. Okay, so as we all know, they have a lot of CNG options as well. Maruti has a lot of CNG options. So they're also working on some flex fuel car. Nothing you know confirm as of now, but yeah, they're also working on this flex fuel. You can see I've taken the position over here. I bought actually in the futures. So I bought the July expiry. I bought one lot, so that has like 50 shares. My average price is around 12,960, and the investment amount upon delivery is going to be 6,50,000. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. Hopefully, in the few weeks, this actually breaks the 13,000 levels, quite convincingly, and hopefully it sustains around 13,000 level. So slowly, I'm expecting a short term target of around maybe 14,000, because I feel it is going to face more, it is going to face some resistance at 14,000 levels once again. So yeah, hopefully this gives a good run up till 14,000. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys found this video information. Thank you.